This conference will now be recorded.
Anybody, what is Python?
Python is a language which is used to communicate with the computer.
Yeah, okay.
It is easy to learn.
Yeah, okay.
Python is- and this object programming
Object.
language.
Yeah. Anybody
This
anymore? Programming language. Okay. Python is a general purpose
sir, it
programming
is used calculations, banks, applications.
language. Yeah, okay. Okay, what is meant by programming language? Generally, I want to communicate person to person. How to communicate the person to person? We need to require one language. That language
Inter
is nothing but human language. Or suppose the person is communicating with the computer. Okay, in that situation, we need to require one language. That language is nothing but a programming language. Okay, what is meant by programming language? A language is a set of instructions to intend the computer or machine for performing a one task. That language is called programming language. General purpose means by using this programming language, we can type performing or any type of applications. Like as a we can developing data science applications, like as a machine learning, deep learning, next one NLP, next one automation. Automation means artificial intelligence, AI applications. Next one apps applications, cloud applications. Next one web development or web applications, GUI applications. Please mute your mics. GUI applications. Next one BI applications, business intelligence, ETL applications, IoT applications. Okay, different type of applications were implemented. That's why we are calling as a general purpose programming language. Python is not a specific language. Python is a one general purpose programming language. All of it clear? Post statement. Next one, programming languages can be categorized into two types or two levels: low level programming languages and high level programming languages. Low level means any programming language which is understanding by only computer processor. The type of programming languages are called low level programming languages. Best example, microprocessor, microcontroller, present market trending, Raspberry Pi, Arduino Pi. Anybody coming from EC background or electrical background, these two are the familiar nowadays: Raspberry Pi, Arduino Pi. Anybody coming from CSC or IT or EC, this is the one common subject: microprocessor and microcontroller. Best example, microprocessor 8086 and microcontroller 8051. This type of languages are nothing but a low level programming languages. Coming to the high level, high level means these programming languages is understanding by human, don't understanding by computer. The high level programming language means any programming language which is understanding by human being. The type of programming languages are called high level programming languages. Best example, C, C++, Python, Java, .NET languages. Okay, .NET languages means like as a C Sharp, ASP.NET, ADO.NET, Ruby, PHP, Perl. Next one, Linux shell scripting, JavaScript. Java is different, JavaScript is different. JavaScript. Next one, VB script, Go language. Okay, within 5 years, that is also one of the most popular language. Go language, Scala, Rust, Kotlin. Next one, Swift. Next one, Modular 2, and so on. These are the high-level programming languages. Now, understanding very clearly, Python is a which type of programming language? Python is a high-level programming language. That means we can write any C language program or C++ program or Python program. That program we are understanding only human being. The computer processor directly don't understanding that process. Internally, we can converting this high-level code into machine level. Internally, we will converting some converters are we are using. That converters are called compiler and interpreter. Some programming language supporting compiler, some programming language supporting interpreter. Now, second statement, Python is a high-level programming language. Next one, the high-level programming languages can be categorized into 4 types. What are the high-level programming languages? Some people we are calling as a procedure-oriented programming languages. Some people we are calling as a object-oriented programming languages. Some people we are calling as a scripting programming languages. Some people we are calling as a modular programming languages. These are the 4 types of high-level programming languages. Now, observing very clearly, procedure-oriented means any programming language which support functions concept. The type of programming languages we are nothing but a procedure-oriented programming languages. Best example, C language. C is a one procedure-oriented programming language. Object-oriented means any programming language which support OOPS concept. The type of programming languages are nothing but a object oriented programming languages. OOPS concept means like as a class, object, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and data abstraction. These concepts supported any language that is called object oriented programming language. The major advantage of object oriented programming languages, the object oriented programming language means OOPS concept. The OOPS concept providing security, reusability, and flexibility. The most popular object oriented programming languages are C++, Java, .NET. These are the object oriented programming languages. Scripting programming languages, any programming language which support dynamic data types concept. Basically, data types can be categorized into 2 types. What is the purpose of data type? To representing the type of the data. Okay, data types can be categorized into 2 types: static data types and dynamic data types. Some programming language supporting static data type, some programming language supporting dynamic data types. What is the meaning of static data type? Static data type means the programmer or a developer to assign the data type to the variable at the time of defining a variable by explicitly. For example, C language. In the C language, I have taken as a one variable x. My requirement, I want to assign integer value to this particular variable. How to assign the integer value to this particular variable? Compulsory we need to specify the data type. Int x equal to, we can assign the integer value. This is called static. The programmer or developer to assign the data type to this particular variable by explicitly. Dynamic data types means the programmer or developer don't assigning any data type to the variable at the time of defining a variable by explicitly. Simply we are taken as x equal to 10, don't require any data type. But at runtime automatically to assign the data type to this particular variable based upon this value. We can take the integer value automatically to assign the int type. We can take the floating point value automatically to assign the float type. We can take the string value automatically to assign the string type. Python is which one? Scripting programming language means any programming language which support dynamic data types concept. That programming languages are called scripting programming languages. Like as a procedure oriented and object oriented supporting static, like as a C, C++, Java, .NET, these are all static type of languages. Next one, any programming language which support interpreter. Okay, basically we have written any high level code. That high level code is understanding by only human being. Our computer processor don't understanding that high level code. Now after writing the high level code, next one we need to converting that high level code into machine level code. For example, person A to communicate the person B. But person A only Telugu, person B only know the Tamil language. But person A don't understand in Tamil language, person B don't understand in Telugu. Now I want to communicating these two peoples. How to communicating? These two people are using one common language. That language is called English. That like as a translation. Same like as here also we can converting high level language into machine level. Who will converting? Internally we are using some converters. That converters are nothing but a compiler and interpreter. Some programming language supporting compiler, some programming language supporting interpreter. Any programming language which support interpreter, that is called scripting programming languages. Best example, shell scripting, Java scripting, Perl scripting. Next one, VB script. These are the scripting languages. Next one, modular programming languages. Any programming language which support modules concept, the type of programming languages are called modular programming languages. Best example, Modular 1, Modular 2, Modular 2 and Modular 3. Okay, what is the advantage of modules? Okay, functions are providing reusability of code. Oops concept also providing reusability of code. Modules also providing reusability of code. But the advantage is modules providing the reusability of code from one program to another program. But functions providing reusability of code within the same program. Oops concept also providing reusability of code within the program, different classes. Okay, this is the modules concept. Modules providing reusability of code from one program to another program. But here our Python is a which type of high level programming language? Now observing very clearly, Python language supporting functions. In that case, Python is a procedure oriented programming language. Python language supporting oops concept. In that situation, Python is a object oriented programming language. Python supporting dynamic data types and interpreter concept. In that case, Python is a scripting language. Python language supporting modules. In that situation, Python is a modular programming language. Okay, Python is a mixing of these all types of high level programming languages. That's why some websites providing Python is a scripting language. Some websites providing Python is an object oriented programming language. Okay, don't confusing. Basically, Python is a one programming language. Which type of programming language? High level programming language. Next one, Python supporting all types of high level programming languages features. That's why simply we are calling as a Python is a multi-paradigm. Multi-paradigm means Python language supporting multiple programming languages paradigms. Paradigm is nothing but a features. That's why we are calling as a Python is a multi-paradigm. All of it clear? That is the reason we can developing any type of applications by using Python is possible. Okay, keep in one point in your mind. Python is not a new language. Python is a oldest language when compared to Java and .NET also. Python released into the market in the year of 1991. At the time of releasing Python in the market, only some programming languages are available. That languages are called like as a C, C++, shell scripting, and a modular programming languages. At the implementation of Python in the market, there is no Java, there is no .NET, there is no PHP, there is no Ruby. But especially in Indian market, last 5 years onwards, Python gradually increasing and Java gradually decreasing. Okay, in abroad countries, Python is a one subject in school level. Either fifth standard in Cambridge University, in the fifth standard Python is a one subject. Okay, last 2 years onwards, in Indian syllabus, CBSE also introducing Python is a one subject. In CBSE, 11th and 12th standard Python is a one subject. Okay, Python is a very easy language for kids. All of it clear? Python is a multi-paradigm. Multi-paradigm means Python language supporting multiple high-level programming languages features. Next one, Python supporting both interactive and batch mode. Okay, for like as a C, C++, Java supporting only batch mode. But compared to C, C++, Java, Python support interactive mode. Interactive mode means we can executing statement by statement. Batch mode means we can open the file to write the Python statements into that particular file and executing that file. Observing very clearly. So suppose I want to performing some arithmetic calculations. Now I am taking as x equal to 10, y equal to 20. Now print of x plus y, press enter button, that query is executed to display the result. Print of x minus y, press enter button, that query is executed. Print of x into y, press enter button, that query is executed. This is called interactive mode. We can executing statement by statement. Same example I am implemented in the batch mode. Open the file. That file I am taking as x equal to 10, y equal to 20. Print of x plus y. Next one, print of x minus y. Print of x into y. Now I am saving that file. Okay, we can save the Python file .py extension. .py extension. For suppose we can save the C language file .c extension. We can save the Java file .java extension. Same like as a we can save the Python file .py extension. Now I am executing my file. How to executing file? One option is there. Go to run menu, click on the run module. Otherwise, to press the F5 in your keyboard. Now our code is executed. Now this example is related to batch mode. This example is related to interactive mode. Same program we can executing in two ways, either interactive mode or batch mode. All of it clear? Interactive and batch mode. Okay, this is the one way to defining Python. All of it clear? Python definition. If anybody any doubt, please clarify your doubt. Next one, when compared to other programming languages, Python having some advantages. First advantage, simple syntax. Okay, when compared to other programming languages like C, C++, Java, in Python, every statement end with semicolons are required. Other languages, but in Python don't require semicolons. At the time of creating a blocks like as a if block or while block or for block, we need to require curly braces are required. But in Python, don't require curly braces. Next one, at the time of defining the conditions, like as a if condition. Okay, please check your side. Okay, next one, Python always follows the space indentation concept. Python always follows space indentation. Space indentation concept means all the statements must begin with the same position. For example, if block representation, if you don't know any programming language, we can learn Python is very easy. Just I am comparing other languages and Python. Don't bother about other languages. If you don't know any programming language, we can learn Python is very easy. Okay, in the C language or C++, I am trying to implementing one if block. How to writing the logic if, open the parenthesis. Within that parenthesis, we can write the condition. Next one, block. How to take the block by using curly brace. We can return the statements. Statement 1, end with a semicolon. Statement 2, end with a semicolon. Up to so on statement n. This is a C language or C++ or Java. Same if condition I am trying to implementing in Python. If don't require if parentheses, here parentheses are optional. Block begin representation by using colon operator. After that one, we are follow the some space indentation. Okay, in Python, here semicolons we are putting, don't give any error messages. These are all optional. But in C, C++, by mistake we are missing semicolon, we will get the syntax errors. Okay, Python always follow the space indentation means these group of statements must begin with the same position. That is a space indentation concept. Python always follow this type of syntax. For example, in our C program, here I have written second statement from here. Third statement I am starting from here. Don't give any error messages. Python by mistakenly we are starting this statement here, then immediately we'll get the syntax error. Python always follow the space indentation concept. Next, second one, less code. When compared to other programming languages, Python having less code. For example, write a C program to print. This is one common example. Hello world. Okay, in our C program, how to print the hello world? In our C language, if you want to print anything, we need to require one function. That function name is called printf function. Okay, if you want to executing printf function, we need to require one header file. That header file name is called stdio.h, standard input output header file. Without including that header file in our C program, we cannot performing any input operation like as a scanf, any output operation like as a printf. That's why first we need to include that header file stdio.h. After including a header file, every C program execution starts from main function. Without main function, our C program will not be starting the execution. Main function block or function representation by using curly braces. Within the main function, here I am written one statement printf hello world. And in our C program, every statement ending with the semicolons are required. Okay, in these statements, we are missing any one statement, our program is not executed. Next one, write a anybody coming from Java background, write a Java program to print hello world. Okay, in Java program, if you want to performing any input operation or output operation, we need to require one package. That package name is called IO package. First, we need to import that IO package into our Java program. Import java.io.star package. Java is a object-oriented programming language. We can implement it any Java program. We need to require one structure. That structure is nothing but a class. Without class, we cannot implement it any Java program. Class name. Next one, Java program always execution starting from main method. In Java main method syntax, public, static, void main, string array, arguments. These are all common statements. Compulsory is required. Next one, in Java, if you want to print anything by using this statement, system.out.println. Okay, this is the simple Java program to print hello world. In Java, if you want to print hello world message, these number of statements are required. Next one, write a Python program to print hello world. Okay, how to perform in the Python program? Simply print hello world. Okay, this is the simple Python program. This is the Java program. This is the C language program. There is no. There is no syntax for Python. Okay, here don't require any header files or libraries. Just we can perform in print function directly. You are observing very clearly. I am trying to executing this program all over. Next, one more example. Write a C program to perform swapping of two numbers. Swapping of two numbers. Okay, swapping of two numbers means to exchanging the values. For example, I am taken as x equal to 10 and y equal to 20. My requirement y value is assigning to x and x value is assigning to y. That is a swapping concept. Now observing very clearly in C language how to implement that logic. As include stdio.h. Next one main function. Next one I am defining the variables int x equal to 10, y equal to 20 and z. Or otherwise separate variables we can defining. That is not a mandate. Int y equal to 20. Next one temporary variable I am using int z equal to rz. Next one print f before swapping. Before swapping, I want to print x value and y value. Now I am performing the swapping operation. How to perform the swapping operation? First we can assigning x value to z variable. Next one x equal to y, y equal to z. Finally printf swapping x comma y. This is the simple C program to performing swapping of two numbers. Next, same logic I am trying to implementing in Python. Write a Python program to perform swapping of two numbers. Okay, observing very clearly here, don't require any header files, any main function. Directly we can define the x variable. Don't require any integer type also, because Python is a which type of language? Dynamic type of language. X equal to y and y equal to 20. Print before swapping x comma y. Simply swapping operation x comma y equal to y comma x. Next one, print after swapping x comma y. Now observing very clearly, this is a simple Python program to performing swapping of two numbers. Here we can performing swapping operation. Three statements of logic is required, but here only one statement. Okay, before swapping x value 10, y value 20. After swapping x value is 20, y value is 10. This is a simple program swapping of two numbers in Python. When compared to other languages, Python having lesser code. Next, third advantage, dynamically typed. Dynamically typed. Python is a dynamically typed language. Okay, any programming language which supports static data type, that is called a static typed language. Any programming language which support dynamic data type, that is called dynamically typed programming language. Python is a dynamically typed language. C, C++, Java are statically typed languages. Dynamically typed means, for example, write a C program to perform addition of two numbers. Addition of two different type of elements. Two different type of elements or values. For example, how to write the C language program as include stdio.h is required, main function. Next one, observing very clearly, I want to take the x value as an integer. How to take the x value as integer? Int x equal to 10. Second value I want to take as a y variable. I want to assigning the floating point value. How to assign the floating point value? Simply we can take the float type y equal to 2.3. Now, whenever we are performing the addition operation from integer and subtract which one floating point value, what is the final result format? Floating pointer or integer format? 10 plus 2.3, 12.3. Now we will get the output as a which format? Floating point. Okay, every time we can analyzing the what is the result and which type of value we want to take. Z equal to, for suppose we are taking as a z as an integer, we will get the only result as a 12 plus 10 plus 2.3 means 12 will be written. Now I am taking as z equal to x plus y. Or otherwise we can define in here. Next one, z equal to x plus y z. Every statement end with semicolons are required. We are missing any semicolon, we will get the syntax errors. Next one, same example. Write a Python program to perform addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. Which one? Addition of two different values or different numbers. Simply, I am taking as x equal to 10 and y equal to 2.3, z equal to x plus y, print of z. This is the simple Python program. Next, one more advantage in our C program, once we can defining X is a which type? Integer type. Throughout the C program, X always storing only integer type of values. By mistakenly, here I am trying to assigning X value equal to 3.1, then immediately our C compiler to give the syntax errors because already X is a which type? Integer type. Throughout the C program, X is always representing only integer values. Observing very clearly. Now we will get the result 12.3. For example, here I am changing X value 3.1. Print of Z plus X. Don't give any error messages. Our program successfully execute. That is a dynamically typed. That means in this particular situation, X type is integer. In this particular situation, X type is float. If you interest, we can finding the type. Print of type of X. Here I am printing type of X. Okay, at runtime, automatically to assign the data types. Okay, first one integer, second one float. Okay, these are the advantages. Simple syntax, less code, dynamically typed language. Next one, application. Are we clear? If anybody any doubt, please clarify your doubt. Next one, applications of Python. That means where we are using Python, or by using Python, which type of applications we are implemented. First application, automation applications. Automation applications means here we are going to use in the concept called robotics. The robotics are electronic devices. The electronic devices are not intelligence. So we can providing the intelligence to the robotics. How to providing the intelligence to the robotics? By using some concept that is called artificial intelligence. Okay, present this is the topmost trending technology in the software industry. If anybody move into artificial intelligence domain, compulsory we need to require one programming language. That language is called Python. Next one, data science. What is the meaning of data science? The process of deriving the knowledge from the process of deriving the knowledge from the huge amount of data through organizing, analyzing, and processing the data. How to analyze the data or how to processing the data? In that situation, we are using some data science techniques. The techniques are called machine learning. Next one, deep learning. Next one, natural language processing. Next one, image processing. Anybody coming from PC background. Previously, if you want to process the images by using MATLAB, nowadays we are using Python. Image processing, statistical analysis, sentimental analysis, data mining techniques. Okay, these are the different kinds of data science techniques. If anybody move into data scientist jobs, we need to require two programming languages. The primary skill is called Python. Secondary skill is called R language. Okay, R is not a mandatory, R is a optional, but Python is a mandatory. If anybody move into data scientist positions, or ML engineer positions, or DL engineer positions, or NLP, or image processing, or data mining side, compulsory Python is a primary skill. Okay, if you are interested, go to job providers like as a which one, Naukri, Monster, or Indeed, or LinkedIn. Well, for suppose we are typing data science, what are the prerequisites are required for a data scientist. For suppose, what are the prerequisites for artificial intelligence? Okay, every technology, one prerequisite is required. That language is called Python. Next, the third one. This is the one of the topmost trending technology, big data Hadoop. Okay, what is the meaning of big data? In general scenario, a large amount of data is nothing but a big data. But technically, big data means which data is not suitable for storing and processing. The type of data is nothing but a big data. For example, I have 3 GB data, but I want to copy this 3 GB data into 2 GB pen drive. Now it is possible or not possible? Not possible. 3 GB data is not passing into 2 GB pen drive. In this particular situation, 3 GB is a big data. But actually 3 GB is not a big data, but in this particular situation 3 GB is a big data. For example, I have 400 GB data. Here I want to copy this 400 GB data into 500 GB hard disk. Now it is possible or not possible? But in this situation 400 GB is not a big data. But here 3 GB is a big data. That means depends upon our requirement which data is not suitable for storing and processing. The type of data is nothing but a big data. How to storing the big data and how to processing the big data, we are introducing one concept. That concept name is called Hadoop. Hadoop is a one framework which is used to storing the big data and processing the big data. How to storing the big data and how to process the big data? Hadoop framework internally providing two ecosystems. First one is called HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System. Second one is called MapReduce. HDFS and MapReduce. The purpose of HDFS is for storing the big data. MapReduce is for processing the big data. But MapReduce is suitable for only already existed data. For suppose I want to performing live data analysis. For example, I want to take the data from stock market. I want to analyze the data. The stock market data every fraction of second is moving. That is not a constant. In that situation, MapReduce is not suitable. Next one, for suppose at the time of live cricket, I want to analyzing the predicting or scores or anything. In that situation, MapReduce is not suitable. In that situation, we are introducing one concept. That concept is nothing but a Spark technology. This is the present topmost software technology, Spark Hadoop with the Spark technology. If you want to implementing Spark related concepts practically, we need to require two programming languages, anyone, either Python language or Scala. Okay, present market trending Spark with Python or Spark with Scala. In abroad countries, this is the hot cake. Spark with Python, that is called PySpark. Okay, if anybody move into MS also, PySpark is required. This is a one subject in MS. Big data Hadoop. Next, data science is a one subject. Okay, PySpark is a hot cake in the market. Next one, web application development. Web application development. Okay, what is the meaning of web application? A web application is a server-side program that utilizes web browsers and web technologies to performing a task over the internet. Without internet, we cannot communicate in web application. How to communicate the web application? By using web browser. At the same time, how to implementing the web applications? By using three technologies. We can take any web application. That web application contains three types of logics, like as a presentation logic, business logic, database logics. How to implement the presentation logic? By using client-side technologies. Client-side technologies means like as HTML, CSS, JavaScript. How to implement the business logics? By using server-side programming languages like as a Python, Java, PHP, Ruby. Okay, any one programming language you are using. Database technologies. How to implement the database logics? By using one database technology that is called SQL. Okay, if anybody move into web application, These three types of logics are required: client-side technologies, server-side technologies, database technologies. Okay, if you know all concepts, now we are moving to as a full stack development. Full stack development. If anybody move into full stack development, the developer should know all these technologies: client-side technologies, server-side technologies, and database technologies. For suppose we go for only back-end development, at that time we need to require only one server-side programming language, and that programming language related frameworks are required. Like as a, for suppose we are going to Python back-end developer, we need to require Python and Python related frameworks, either Django framework, Flask, either Bottle or Pyramid, either Cherrypie or Web2Py. Number of frameworks are there. Present market trending, these two are the market trending: Django framework and Flask framework. For suppose we are moving to only UI developer, like as a front-end developer, at that time we can learn only client-side technologies, like as a HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Next one, these related framework is called Bootstrap. Next one, jQuery, Angular JS, okay, React JS. These combination is required. For suppose we are moving to only database developer side, at that time we can live familiar with only SQL concept and the DB admin concepts are required. Okay, web application means we are having three types, like as a back-end developer, or front-end developer, or UI development. Next one, full stack development. Okay, for suppose without frameworks also we can developing web application, but in real time we are using frameworks. Without a framework we can develop in web application, it takes more time. That's why in the companies are using frameworks. The Python related web development frameworks are Django framework, Flask framework, Bottle, Web2Py, Cherrypie. Next one, Fast API. Next one, Pyramid, Tornado. These are the Python development related web development frameworks. If anybody move into Python developer positions, after completion of the Python, any one framework is required. Okay, here we will teaching pure Python language. That Python language is suitable for any domain. Okay, here we are discussing pure Python. That Python is suitable for artificial intelligence. That Python is suitable for data science. That Python is suitable for Hadoop. That Python also suitable for web development. Okay, after learning pure Python, which domain we are interested? For example, we are moving to artificial intelligence. Again, we can join the artificial intelligence course. Here we will discussing neural networks and artificial intelligence related algorithms. That algorithms we are implemented into practically by using Python coding. For suppose if you are moving to data science, we can join either machine learning or deep learning. In the machine learning, some algorithms are required, like as a classifications, regression algorithms, k-means algorithms, k-metrics algorithms, or knn algorithms. That algorithms we are implemented into practically with the help of Python coding. At that time, Python providing some modules. For example, if you go for the machine learning, Python providing one module or one package. That package name is called scikit-learn is required. Next, at the same time, the data science basic modules like as a pandas, numpy, matplotlib. For suppose anybody move into deep learning, pandas, numpy, and matplotlib is common. Next one, deep learning module is called keras, tensorflow is required. For suppose we are going to natural language processing NLP, at that time Python providing one package. That package name is called NLTK. Next one, if you are performing image processing, Python providing one package OpenCV. OpenCV package is required. At the same time, we are going to Hadoop. Python providing one package. That package name is called PySpark is required. If you go for web development, these frameworks are required. Next one, DevOps. This is also one of the topmost trending technology in the software industry. What is the meaning of DevOps? It is a combination of both the development team and the operations team. Okay, we will comes under the development team and we will comes under the operations team. In the software industry, majorly can be divided into two teams, development team and operations team. Okay, application builder, application developer, application builder. Next one, application tester, application tester. That means development team, build team, testing team. These three people comes under the development team. Who will comes under the operations team after testing an application. Next, we need to deploy our application into live environment or production environment. That team is nothing but a deployment team. Next one, DBA, database administrator, system administrator, OS administrator, network administrator, ETL engineers, and BI engineers. These comes under the operations team. In olden days, there is no communication between these two teams. In that situation, the application development takes more time. Okay, next one, in our project, any issue occurred, then immediately the dev team to raise the complaint on operations team to the project manager, the operations team to raise the complaint on development team to the project manager. That is a problem. To overcome that problem, we are introducing one concept. That concept name is called DevOps. The major benefits or major feature of DevOps is to providing the communication between development team and operations team. Next one, collaboration. Next one, integration. Finally, automation. Okay, the major features of DevOps is to providing the communication, collaboration, integration, and automation between both development team and operations team. How to implementing the automation? At that time, we are implemented some automation scripts. How to writing the automation scripts? Some people are using Python language, some people are using shell scripting, some people are using Ruby language. When compared to these three programming languages, the most of the DevOps engineers are using Python language. If anybody move into DevOps engineer positions, compulsory we need to require DevOps tools. In the market, the most popular DevOps tools are Chef, Puppet, Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Kubernetes, Maven. Next one, Vagrant, VMware, Splunk. Okay, these are the most popular DevOps tools. If anybody moving to DevOps engineer positions, compulsory these six tools are required. Plus, internally, one scripting language is required for automation purpose. Most of the DevOps engineers are using Python language. Next one, cloud services. In the market, any number of cloud vendors are there, like as a Microsoft, Amazon, Google, IBM, Oracle, Salesforce. These are the cloud vendors. Top three cloud vendors are Amazon. Amazon providing one cloud service. That service name is called AWS. Amazon Web Services. Next one, second one, Microsoft. Microsoft providing one cloud service. That service name is called Windows Azure. Next one, Google providing one cloud service. That service name is called GCP, Google Cloud Platform. If anybody move into AWS, compulsory Python skill is required. It is not optional. Next, anybody move into GCP, compulsory Python skill is required. If anybody move into Azure, two options are available, like I say, Microsoft PowerShell scripting or Python. Microsoft always using our own language. That language is called Microsoft PowerShell scripting. Otherwise, we are using Python. Next one, IoT. Okay, Internet of Things. This is also one of the topmost trending technology. Okay, what is the meaning of IoT? IoT is a one mobile device. The device is connect the each and everything. After that, we can operating that things remotely through that device. For example, in our home, best example, home automation. Home automation means in our home, each and everything, either TV, light, fan, or AC, connected to our mobile phone. After that, we can operate in the things remotely through that device. That is the concept of IoT. If anybody move into IoT engineer positions, compulsory we need to require Python skill is required. At the same time, some hardware technology, that means hardware terminology is also required, like as a processors, controllers, this concept is required. Next one, embedded or embedded systems or embedded applications. Okay, what is the meaning of embedded? It is a combination of both the hardware and software. Best example, washing machine, refrigerator, air conditioners, mobile devices. This comes under the embedded applications. Okay, this is a one core domain. Anybody coming from electronics, either BE electronics or BTech electronics, either normal degree BSc electronics. Only these guys are suitable for embedded applications. Okay, if anybody move into embedded applications or embedded system side, before 3 years back, we are moving to embedded application development. Compulsory, we need to require either C language or C++. We are observing before 3 years back or 4 years back, we are taking any washing machine or air conditioner, like as a next one, mobile devices or laptop or anything, we are using Intel products. Internally, we are using Intel products. Intel company to manufacturing the processors by using C or C++. But nowadays we can take any mobile device, any washing machine or any air conditioners. Internally we are using Qualcomm processors. Qualcomm, Snapdragon. Okay, Snapdragon is also one part of the Qualcomm company. Next one, Raspberry Pi, Arduino Pi. These are the topmost hardware manufacturing companies in the market. These companies internally implementing the processors by using Python language. That's why nowadays we are moving to any embedded application development, we need to require Python skill. If you go for the embedded system development, we need to require embedded C. But nowadays we are using embedded Python. Next one, scientific applications. Okay, scientific applications means a research people can developing any one application. The type of applications are nothing but a scientific application. Like as a ISRO people, NASA people developing any one application, that applications are nothing but a scientific applications. Anybody move into either ISRO jobs or NASA jobs, okay, in minimum one programming language is required. Not only Python, minimum one programming language like as a C, C++, Java, Python. For suppose if anybody apply the ISRO jobs, at the time of filling the application, it is selecting any one programming language. Compulsory minimum one programming language is required. Next one, networking applications. Networking applications, we are calling as a network engineers. If anybody network engineer positions, go into network engineer positions, we need to require Python. What is the meaning of networking application? Here we can developing chatbot applications. Chatbot application means, for example, if you are open any one website, then immediately we will get some text messages. Which type of text message we are getting? Some common text messages, how can I help you? Enter your mobile number or enter your email ID. This type of text messages we are getting. Who will sending this type of text messages? Internally one application chatting with you. The type of applications are nothing but a chatbot application. For example, if you are open any e-commerce applications like as Amazon, Flipkart. Okay, for suppose if you are buying any one product, okay, our product is damaged. Now I want to raise the query. How to raise the query? Go to that application. It is providing one chat option. Open that chat option. Now we can communicate it. Okay, this type of applications are nothing but a chatbot applications. We can developing chatbot applications by using Python. Next one, in our day-to-day life activity, some networking protocols we are using. Okay, we can updating some networking protocols by using Python language also possible. In our day-to-day life activity, which networking protocols we are using? For example, if you are connect the internet connection, how to get the internet connection? Simply we can open the mobile, tap on, we can set the mobile data. But internally we are using one protocol. That protocol is called TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. Next one, after getting the internet connection, I want to send the request to any one server. For suppose I want to send the request to Facebook server. How to send the request to the Facebook server? We are open the browser, we are typing one domain www.facebook.com. But internally we are using one protocol. That protocol is called HTTP protocol or HTTPS protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol and hypertext transfer protocol secure layer. For suppose my requirement, I want to sending an emails. How to sending the emails? At that time we are using one protocol SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol. For suppose I want to transfer the data from one mobile phone to another mobile phone. How to transfer the data? By explicitly we are using either Bluetooth, share it, G files or cables. But internally we are using one protocol. That protocol is nothing but a FTP protocol, file transfer protocol. Okay, we are using this type of networking protocols in our day-to-day life activity. Without updating this type of networking protocols, sometimes we are facing some security issues. That's why we can updating these protocols by using C is possible, C++ is possible, our Python language also possible. Next one, animations. Okay, animation in the sense in the market we are calling as a 3D applications, movie animations, graphic designing, anybody coming from mechanical or civil CAD applications. But if anybody move into movie animations or graphic designing or CAD applications, 3D applications, in that situation also we are using Python skill is required. Next one, testing. Okay, what is the meaning of testing? After development and application, next our application is moving to testing phase. Testing are QA, quality assurance, QA team. Okay, testing means to verify our application properly working or not, or to check whether our application to satisfy the client requirements or not. That is called testing phase. Who will performing the testing? In the software industry, separate domain is there. The domain is nothing but a testing domain, or that engineers we are calling as a test engineers or QA engineers. Okay, in the software industry we can performing the testing in two ways: manual testing and automation testing. Manual testing means the test engineer open the source code to check the line by line code manually. In the manual testing, the testing and application takes more time, and the manual testing don't providing 100% accurate result. Now we are moving to automation testing. Automation testing means testing an application with the help of some third-party tools. In the market, a number of third-party tools are there, like as a QTP, Selenium, JMeter, Load Runner. A number of tools are available, but the topmost automation testing tool is called Selenium. If anybody move into Selenium automation testing, Selenium supporting a number of programming languages. Selenium supporting Python, Selenium supporting Java, Selenium supporting C Sharp, Selenium supporting Go language also. Okay, in olden days, the most of the test engineers are using Selenium with Java, but nowadays internally the companies are moving to completely Selenium with Python. If anybody move into testing domain, present market trending Selenium with Python hot cake. In abroad countries also Selenium with Python hot cake. Next one, games development. We can developing games by using Python language also possible. Next one, GUI, graphical user interface, or some people we are calling as a desktop applications. Okay, we can developing GUI applications by using Python language also possible. What is the difference between web application and GUI application? If you want to communicate the web application, we need to require internet connection. For example, we want to communicate the Facebook application. Okay, if you want to communicate the Facebook application, don't require Facebook application into your laptop or your mobile phone. Without that application, directly we can communicate this application. Our Facebook application is deploying into one server. After deploying, anybody can access this Facebook application from anywhere in the world with the help of internet. For example, Facebook user 1, this user located in UK. Okay, user 1 to send the request and access the Facebook application. User 2 located in the US, that user also sending the request to Facebook server and access the Facebook application. Next one, user 3, that user 3 available in the India, that user also send the request to the server and access the Facebook application. Okay, this type of applications are called web applications. We can communicating these applications, compulsory must be required internet. Without internet, we cannot communicate in this application. Coming to the GUI application means, if you want to communicate the GUI application, that application is installed into your local computer. For example, this is our local computer. In my computer, I am installing calculator application. I am installing calendar application. I am installing notepad application. Okay, this type of applications are called GUI applications. We can communicate in these applications, don't require any internet connection. Okay, how to open the notepad, don't require any internet connection. If you want to open the calculator in your computer, don't require any internet connection. This type of applications were nothing but a GUI application. By using Python, both developing web applications and GUI applications. Next one, mobile apps. By using Python, we can developing mobile applications also. In before 5 years back, we can developing mobile applications by using Java, by using Python, by using .NET. But nowadays, don't using these languages. Okay, Android company releasing one programming language. That language name is called Kotlin. If anybody move into Android apps development, we need to require this language. If anybody move into iOS apps development, we need to require Swift language. Okay, nowadays we go for the specific mobile application development side, these languages are required. Admin activities. Okay, admin activities means whenever we are going to any software company, in that company minimum 3 to 4 admin teams are there, like as a database administrator, system administrator, OS administrator, and a network administrator. In olden days, these people are using for automation purpose by using Linux shell scripting. Nowadays, these people are also using Python scripting. Next one, GIS, Geographical Information Systems. Now observing very clearly. GIS full form, Geographical Information System. In the market, we are calling as a Google Maps. Navigation jobs are available. The jobs we are calling as a mapping jobs. If anybody move into mapping jobs, at admin level, we need to require Python, not supporting level. Admin level compulsory Python skill is required for automation. Next one, ethical hacking. is a one subdomain in cyber security. Okay, if anybody move into ethical hacking, here we can developing CNS algorithms, cryptography and network security. Here we are implementing either encryption algorithms and decryption algorithms. Encryption and decryption algorithm, best example RSA, SHA algorithm, SHA 256. Anybody coming from CSC or IT, one subject is there that is called CNS, cryptography and network security. Next, another application, blockchain. Okay, what is the meaning of blockchain? Blockchain is a one technology which is used to providing the security to the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency means digital currency. Best example, bitcoins. If you want to providing the security to the bitcoins, at that time we are implementing blockchain algorithms. We can implement the blockchain algorithms practically. We need to require either JavaScript or Python. Next one, ETL and BI. ETL full form extraction, transformation and loading. Next one, BI means business intelligence. Okay, observing very clearly, ETL and BI, these are the different domains in the software industry. Either ETL engineer positions are available and the BI engineer positions are available. Next, at the same time, in the ETL engineer, two positions, ETL developer and ETL admin. ETL tester also is there. Next, coming to the BI also, BI developer is there and BI admin also is there. Now, the ETL engineer, what will we do? For example, we can take as one banking application SBI. Now, SBI to maintain the different databases in the different regions. For example, this is a one database. This is the AP database. Okay, here whole Andhra Pradesh data will be storing into this database. This database here I am using MySQL server. Next one, this is a Telangana state data. Here I am using Oracle database. Next one, this is the Tamil Nadu data. Here I am using SQL server. Here different databases I am using. My requirement, every 1 year or every 6 months, I want to copy my data into data warehousing. Now I want to extracting the data from these databases. After extracting the data, for suppose some customers open the account within 3 months, that accounts are closing. My requirement that customers data is deleted, only my permanent customers data will be loading into data warehousing. At that time, here we can perform in some operation that is called transformation. Final data will be loading into data warehousing. Okay, why we are copying the data into data warehousing? For suppose suddenly here this server is crashing. Now you want to take the backup from data warehousing. Now this is the ETL process. Okay, how to implement this entire ETL process? In the market we are using some ETL tools. The most popular ETL tools are Informatica, DataStage, Ab initio, MSBI. These are the most popular ETL tools. If anybody move into ETL engineer positions, we need to require some ETL tools, and nowadays we need to implementing automation purpose by using Python script. Next one, for suppose any one customer is going to SBI bank to apply the loan, then immediately our bank manager don't providing loan. The bank manager takes 1 week or 5 days time. Now then immediately our bank manager to calls the BI engineers, business intelligence. The BI engineer take the whole customer data from this data warehousing. take the data from that customer data from data warehousing, analyzing the customer transactions or previous loans or anything. Now finally to generating the reports to the bank manager. The bank manager to analyze this reporting. After that one, that customer is a valid customer or not. Previously any loans are available, everything. Finally, that bank manager decided he is a eligible for loan or not. Okay, that is a BI intelligence. In the market, the most popular BI tools are present market trending, Tableau and Power BI. If anybody move into Tableau or Power BI, at admin level, compulsory Python scripting is required, not at development level. Next one, ERP, enterprise resource planning. Okay, e-commerce applications. In olden days, we can developing this type of ERP applications by using ABAP. ABAP is one SAP module, but present SAP market is very down. Now we are implementing ERP applications by using Python language is also possible. At that time, we need to require one framework. That framework is nothing but a Odoo framework is required. Next one, bioinformatics. Okay, anybody coming from science background, like as a medical science or next one MSc chemistry or anything, if you want to implementing medical coding, in that situation also Python skill is useful. These are the Python related applications. After learning Python, these are the number of opportunities. We are moving to software industry. Which domain we are interested, the domain learning separately. Okay, here we will teaching pure Python language. That Python language is suitable for any domain. Okay, if anybody any doubt, please clarify your doubts.